Wadifomu di pilubara asi yamitite obitiva waderese ametajo LAZA lubara tiniribedo ama mesunga ejonde madri kulukulu di rakakan.
Ejo di kulukulu di ma aliam ba ai obikwebe kwa de onita bezu oporon. Arumadri jumania di eko pane joti mudrini aziri ne dozore ma etiondariam. Dileka ne biade enga yima ongorobe ngerengere akuisali asire ma ongoni tuzure sen ama mesuki ejondo imadia diarin.
Mionve marusi fete Emmanuel eyonde lapi midro bitivadi sire ama mesu eyonde yematriare ba obikobo kwadi unita duzu oporum unita eria dia fiazi angeredlene kari Uganda nirma aliam aniba idi obikobo kwadi edozu dile kaise chazu pere tipika ebe unita nirduzu oporum ama mesuke udukote nirengazo ataza draru masivo.
Ba obi koba kwadi onita duzo poro azingazo arisukuni re pilaze oko di etopi ojatakiri rijipi yangu obi ni azur maliari oduko di re bejiri sawa amuti NRM nirini ima odu inziria di esele kana nioro mizuri di kai kumiri wadia Kerry Town Councilor di Koboko Municipality alenia obi karakara yimuni tutuni obi atitafeba amuti politikini onvele NRM niridri dileka dimivudi azini amuti azi politikini ndondo di pie bazi di pie warrendi ataza Honorable Hajat Medina Naham Ojale ovupi dile robiani di azini azingazani amuti NRM niriari orodi eyo dika di eyo nitaniri madria ani yokini trai opo general NRM vule karani Honorable Atava Richard Todwong ni atita fezu di milioni towi di etozo onita maura azini vini onita maura o jazu di yangunderima alia.
The Secretary General on behalf of the NRM party has given Koboko district 5 million shillings. The schools, in the rural schools, we have been struggling with performance. I pray that you use this money to uplift those from the rural schools. Those, the 27, I'm told Koboko district had 27 first graders from the rural Koboko. Let us use this 5 million to help these young people. Honorable Ate has given them some mattresses. Let us see now what they lack so that they are able to go back to school. If you also see that out of the 27, there is one who is bad off, please give the biggest share. This is my pledge because the Secretary General gave this money in supporting education.
Inilende ataza Honorable Daktari Ati Sharifa Taban wavupi memba langani ukuma paria Koboko district yari fedivini atita radianzi yebo nyiru yobeta klasi ya zirini ili alifirika aldinisu vurima aliari idira di afa ayule sukulua di fezu anzi idri ovelo garabatisi scholastic materials rudi aleni ndiri mafalisi tualo jurua sukulu niripiem.
I want to thank the government for improving schools. Not all schools will be improved because in parliament we fight. We are 529. We fight for everything. Kila mtu anataka kitu yake. Patia mimi. Give me this. Give me that. I want this school. I want this for my district. I want that. So we fight. Imagine when the government has approved the budget of improving 50 schools. Where does the school go? Even Minister of Education is always confused. We are always fighting for things. So when we see the little improvements coming in our district, that means that your MPs have put effort. There's no one that will say I did it alone. It is a lie. My salary is like pouring water in an ocean, pouring water in a desert. So the little I get, I try to share it across. Because I said that I'll put on Mama's shoes, I will not use one leg to put it on, I will use two. I'm going to make sure that I take it up, whatever little that I feel will impact and develop the girl child in Koboko. Right there I have 67 mattresses and school bags and some blankets. I'm going to give all the girls in the whole district that passed primary living education a mattress each, and for all the girls, because we have to empower our girls.
Atava emi mitala ovupi drile ageitemani atava emi mitala ovupi drile ageitemani Koboko district yari fedia warifo drile ka ndundu mupi omuta dima alia di drira di rio kini omutanderi efuura zio nyeroni sirisim.
Just want to thank the people who organized this function. First of all, I want to thank Chairman Mawa because he called me and said, RTC, I know the day is coming. Please, I want this day in Kerry. But I don't decide this alone. The decision for where a function will go is political. So I went to the political head and told him, Chairman, Kerry wants the function. And Chairman said, no problem. So I want to thank you. But I want to thank the COC led by the Deputy RDC. Thank you for the work well done. And all your team.
Amuti NRM niri fuandra sawa atava His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni dikari Uganda Madri Chepirini fuzu opia dili alifualutoromi kalia roniazia sirima alia dilezu azingazu azinivini tichita ejizu angunizo zubeni Edripia Medro Lazaniri Masidra Rupitualu Oraku Benson Pastor Bem
Ega ajumani nirma alia arumadri ajumania di ejo bani zoti muduni azirini matibazuri ondariam ajumani district ya obibani nila kuni vekezo ogogo muduni aziri ani arumadri fi eyondama eti ondariabom Urukotide chape amadere eriatanva dlagudu egnisiasi kene arumadri atumani district yadi ejo bani zodi matio bazuri adiniare ondaria azene ba zonde matiba pedi ndariam amamesuki urukotini ringazo atazatra masivo
Arumadri Jumani district yadi eyo etiondaria di eyo bani tribazuba ruari eyo vini bani azi arumadri di ya trizutsiri azini vini eyo bani jotio duzu eyo angunisi di ya Jumani arima eyo si alenia baudu jo mudrini aziri ni matira dini vezu kuchi ofuta kurum eyo dirafupiri eri atamva SP Dragudu Ignatius ovupi anzenzia iru di arumadrini angu Northwest Nile region irima aliaria di akuambu arumadrini irima alia di aze imbodu mudini nasi mberi ili alifrikaldrini toisim kadodu kotie sulerisi obiazi bani nilekuni engazu jerekoma aliani fu emuzu dribazu arumadri azi ngaria di eyo zotio duzani di maalia rimaruatia ani erini fezu arumadri ni osu gbezo olealia di echozu ongulu muitra badi erezu beni ani fezu badi niasi joti oduzu mudrini aziri di eyo anguni risim. Superintendent Arumadrini Draguro Ignatius ovupi anzenzeiro di Arumadrini angu Northwest Nile Region yari fe odukoti angiri eyo wani joti oduzu di madriani.
The brief facts of the matter is it was alleged that on the 10th February 2025 at around 1600 hours, a team of officers attached to Adjumani Central Police Station, commanded by Detective IP Jaconi Victor, booked out Friday SD reference number 60 on the 8th Feb 2025 to Tianyu Central Village, Tianyu Parish, Adjumani District, to visit the scene of crime, of cases of criminal trespasses and threatening violence by the SD reference number 42 on the 8th February 2020. That during the process of documenting the scene, a group of over 100 rowdy people led by one Aziga Benson emerged from the bush and started protesting the issue of documentation of the scene. That the officers tried engaging them in vain. Instead, they grabbed one of the complainant by name Aziga Peter, assaulted him, and a police officer robbed off his properties.
Ragudu yokeni eyo bari pini fuzu joti oduzu azini finiti bazu Arumadri maruati yadi fedi Arumadrini osu bezu badakaru ani erini fezu osu yefeyeni muzu ba muba joti odubari maaluni bezu de risasi aro Surya di arojo Adjumani nirima aliam.
Some bullets were discharged in the air to calm the situation, and a process of one spray bullet hit one identified as Nyadro Innocent, male adult aged 16 years old, on the right leg. Immediately after police withdrawal, the scene group reorganized and touched 8 grass-thatched houses of the complainant and his relatives. Grass-thatched houses are also banned, making a total of 17 grass-thatched houses are all banned by those over 100 rowdy people who emerged from the bush. In this incident, the police action, the case of assault, arson, and obstruction of a police officer, lawful duties was registered by the reference number 79 on the 10th February 2025, registered against the suspects, a scene visited by the district CID officer and a team of other officers. Some scene documented, statement recorded from the relevant witnesses. The victims of the spray bullet evacuated to Adjumani Hospital.
Asijembata fe obi idri yechozu grikakili ruduzu eyo anguni dileri maza kozum yokini Arumadri fiyo dileri malia deresu eyo ngringiriru rechabo azini vini eyo lezu bahada mea edri fuzu di pie azini yo ngringiriru aku meselia karikonguru meselia di pie.
But my humble advice to the general public is that if a complaint arose over land issue, for us police, we shall come in when you trespass in somebody's land, or you pretend to kill the other side of the complainant, or you want to burn somebody's house. But basically, the police, as police, we cannot solve land matters. The land issue will be best solved by the local council, grassroots level, LC1. If they fail, they have to come to the sub-county level. Also the leadership of local councillors, sub-county level in LC3.
Edripi ya Medora Lazaniri, Dravu Masipitualu, Okumu, Anthony Dominic Bem.
Ejola zamatio pizo, obite varisi tulekane biari, ingai mongorobira ngirengiri akwe seliarma ongoni tuzu tuturise. Kari Uganda niruma aliam ngirengiri akuma eseliare ere angire ani arumadri nebiadi tualo dileka diadi be ingai mongorobe agbarnere Jago azrema alia ngirengirendarma ongbotu sarum mbalu malia oduko tibani dile arumadri ivo ngirengirema yosri ere kaldrini arosi edrile amamesuki oduko tinirengazi watamvata walk Alfred Vo.
Ayo ngringiri akuiseliasi di sawa disi kari Uganda niri basi diniangiri lezuiria trizo beni kadri di jago kuijun niri malia di nebi district ya. Ayo ngringiri akuiseliasi badamaruari maomboni tutum sawa zi ritazi nzeria di ba mbazaru di inyo tu di jago kuijun niri malia di embodu mudrini nasi mberi li alfirikal drinto Sirima alia Agnes Achibu ovupi membalangani okuma paria di nebi district yari yokini eri eyuazi orodironi di etozu iyo bazu au bima bilia die yongiringiri akuisilia sidile dia trizo yokini yongiringiri ruba damarua akuisilia sidima onzikanye ba damarua tia akuma alia azini vini ongulumu ma alia rire warum.
Gender-based violence is one of the things that is really destabilizing most of our families, especially in the district. And when we are talking about gender-based violence, there are many reasons. When we talk about financial empowerment, we see women during this regime are really financially empowered. And because of that, you find the men want to encroach onto the monies that are being worked for by these women, and they become very wise. Like when I talk about like the PDL that are being received by some of the women, some of these things have ended up even in breaking families, because the money that should have brought people together as a family, you find the person who receives it, either a husband or a wife, they tend to use them for personal gain, and therefore it is causing a lot of domestic violence in our area.
Membalangani Achibu o bayozukini ngiringiriba damaruati akumeselia sidiemu urantondonisi ekile bani batozuri girkalio bazanisi adanisi azini ngiringiri azidi pending.
In these days, in fact, they have given up in life, especially the village men, and yet the women expect these men to contribute to their families. And since I told you that financially women have been empowered, it has also resulted into a lot of issues, domestic violence in our areas. So all in all, there are many causes of domestic violence in our societies, especially in the district. But I want to urge all the women that when you marry, you are already one. And therefore, the head of the family, who is a husband, you should give him the respect that he deserves, and also the husband should give the respect to the wife she deserves. And everything in a family, they should sit together and plan as a family so that they are at peace, so that they could share the challenges that are facing the family, and they drop priorities, which one to handle, which one to leave. And therefore, if we do all these things as families, I believe we are going to have no cases or no issues of domestic violence, and governance will also be very easy for all of us, the leaders at the various levels.
Kadri Uganda oduko tibani ofule di eyo ngiringiri bada marua akuiselea si ofule ilia lifiri mudine oro msiri maliari ofu eselentundu di eyo ngiringiri bada marua rini jiri ekile adale bani bachozu bani vini beyo bizo posi bani vini anzinyirili tabako di si lazo bani vini lazo ba pieri azini vini eyo bani okui marua lizu omvele ogarabatisi female genital mutilation ruri im kadeadri odukoti aruma drinyofu ili alifirikal drininasi rima alia eyo ngiringiriru eyo waru inisu rima kalafe alfu mudrini toi turalukalea ronisu de ngiringiri akuwa sedi ma aliam alfu mudri turaziri kaloromniri de ngiringiri oku maruari azini alfuna turiri kalisunina diagupi maruari obazu dunia odukoti sule di ngazu displacement tracking matrix vu ilia lifiri kalduna lusiri tekini ngiringiri oku maruatia di yakuma eselia siri tupa kaliorom niaziri madriam azini zwanzi maruatia di district Ndundu Uganda nirima alia kadrine bia udukoti polisi ni ofure dakini ngiringira kuiselia sibada maruari makalafeni tutu di tutuni yangu taloro pimalia ekile kuiching pile erusi pile azini ya chana pile azidi piendi odukoti dia tekini mbalu leni malia odukoti ngiringira kuiselia sibani jito aruma drivure ogogo kalidni towidi pim edripi medro lazaniri draru masipitualu Alfred Jawok bem
awadina wade 4 minute peso Western TV nezo obite fa waderese tataduru koti amanoto mitudu andulma alia ejola sama aliare medre midelo titandondo Western TV ade manesabe impidi mavuti yare rengadre utitahongo nere ani adroma tembe afudwasira myove marusi fete Manuel